Hello, time travelers. I'm doing a follow-up video on how mine and other people's data got leaked on Google+. And it's not just Google+ where your data is getting leaked. It's like everywhere, all the freaking time. Look at this email that I got from the Google+ litigation thing. Google+ profile litigation has sent you $2.15 USD. Note from Google+ profile litigation. This is your settlement payment as a class member in the Google+ profile litigation. Blah, 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 blah. In accordance with the terms of the settlement and agreement order, blah, 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 blah. And you guys might be thinking, $2.15, why are you wasting your time? I did a video on this before, and Google settled for $7.5 million. And I made the point in that previous video that $7.5 million to them is nothing. It would be like you working at a Burger King or a Taco Bell for 4 years straight, and then you got in trouble for treating every single customer bad and only half of them complaining, and so you had to pay out a total of $7 that was split among all those people that complained. It's like pocket change to Google. $7.5 million. But the real problem is not something Google did. It's the wrong way of thinking in just generally in the world. Like when a company is setting up their servers and their security on those servers, they're not setting things up correctly, and they're not having accountability for every layer of who handles what. So, for example, if you go onto your Facebook, by the way, stolen data of 533 million Facebook users' phone numbers and personal data have been leaked online. Or an Instagram data breach, 49 million user-sensitive data exposed online. What? It's happening every freaking where. So let's say you go into Facebook and Facebook keeps nagging you for your phone number, and you're like, okay, it's blah, blah, blah. You can have my phone number. And then it's leaked. What does Facebook need it for? They don't. They need it because they sell that information to other companies so they could track you, so they could better advertise to you. It's freaking pointless. It's so I've worked at places that don't have secure passwords for things, and they let people install whatever they want on their computer. Not really let them, they just don't have the computers locked down to prevent them from doing it because it's too hard. Number one, it's too hard to tell people no. We'd rather just clean up after them. They don't see that the waste of time and the expense of labor of cleaning up after them and the loss of performance that person suffers because they're unwillingly making their computer slower. You know what I mean? But that's not even the extent of the thing. When you put your data on Facebook, which is what I was trying to say before I went off on this tangent, you have the corporate level CEOs that have a responsibility. You have the middle management, and you have all the workers who work on everything. And then you have subcontractors and contractors and temps, all following different rules and different protocols and different accountabilities. And anybody can leave at any time and take data with them at any time. So which is easier to control? You trying to get the companies to fix their stuff and do it right, or you just don't put your sensitive data out there where it doesn't need to be. I tell people all the time, split the world into two categories, things you can control and things you cannot control. But you might say, but Rob, why did you make yourself part of this class action thing? They only gave you $2.50 and that's part of the thing you can't control. No, this is part of a thing I can control. I'm basically voting with my voice, to the federal government. We're not going to deal with this crap. And the more that you see stuff like this where you're like, yeah, I was using that service when that data leak happened. Yes, I want to be part of that class action lawsuit. Do it immediately. Jump on it. If you look back in the day, it was last year. I got this email and I looked at to see if it was legit, and it was. It's like, notice of class action settlement, your rights may be affected. And I glanced over this because it's like, they have all this legal terminology. I got a gist of it and then let that soak in my brain, and I read it some more the next day, and then I made the videos, which are linked in the description if you want to watch them. Here's the first one, and then people asked me to do a follow-up, and I did a follow-up about some things that they asked about, because That's what I really love about YouTube. People can make comments and you can reply. So if you got any questions, you can go down in the comment doobly-doo in the video there and make the comments. But I think that's about it. I mean, I just wanted to do this video. I got this email a couple of weeks ago and I've been sort of putting it off, but sort of not really. The thing is that on this channel, sometimes I like to do sci-fi videos, so the rest of this message is to the subscribers or to anybody else wondering what my channel's about. I do budget tech. Like right now, I'm testing these 3 fitness watches that are 3 different price ranges, so I could do a comparison video coming up. And look at this. Yeah, you can see it. This is a map of scene 8 of the Wizard and the Rainbow Princess, and that's where the characters are going to be. Charlie shows up, and then that's the wizard, and that's me. And then in the previous scene, Rainbow Princess moves from there to there, and I'm standing over there, and wizard moves from there to there. This is, I call it choreography, even though choreography is dancing. Every scene, I got to figure out where the freaking cameras are going to be. You got writing to do, choreography or whatever it's called, and setting up the equipment once I know what I'm going to do, filming the scenes in a certain order that works with makeup and wardrobe. It's so hard, but then filming takes like 20 minutes and I'm done. But this is a nice short video so I could focus on that. That's the point I was trying to explain to my subscribers. So if you are subscribed and you've been watching my sci-fi videos, just let you know I am working on it, and I thank you so much for the comments that you've been putting in my videos, because that really helps out the channel. So thanks for watching. That's it for this time. I have links to the articles in the description if you want to click on those and read more. If you just want to watch more of my stuff, I'm going to put my most recent sci-fi video over here, which is the Karen, which is the one that leads into the one that I'm working on right here. And then below that, I'm going to let YouTube decide what's best. And you can subscribe to my channel down here, or you can listen to music for my soundtracks that I put on my videos over here. Thanks. Bye.